Tonight, the Indiana Supreme Court is now hearing a lawsuit filed by a Ball State student claiming the university refused to reimburse him for tuition and services during the pandemic.
Karen Campbell joins us in studio with a recap of what happened today. Karen, please fill us in.
Well, when student Keller Melowitz said that when COVID-19 hit, it forced schools to shut down and it sent students on e-learning. So he wants his money back for that spring semester. Now he's challenging a new law that passed after his lawsuit was filed.
This morning we're here to hear argument in the case of Keller Melowitz.
Tuesday, Indiana Supreme Court judges got a chance to ask attorneys on both sides questions about a class action complaint by a Ball State University student. Keller Melowitz filed the complaint against the university, citing breach of contract during his spring 2020 semester. COVID-19 forced colleges and universities like Ball State to shut down, even during winter months. Students started e-learning. Melowitz argued for a refund for services not rendered, like student fees and in-person learning experience. But in 2021, Indiana passed a new law prohibiting class action lawsuits against colleges and universities for losses arising from COVID-19. Now, the state Supreme Court is being asked to decide if that law should be enforced.
The legislature would not have overtly called it immunity, but the lawyers recognize that's exactly what it is, and it's unconstitutional.
Attorneys from both sides gave perspective.
Once the contract came into effect at the start of the spring 2020 semester, any retroactive application or any application on that existing contract rights is a violation of the contract clauses, both of the federal and state constitutions.
Brian Paul represents Ball State and the Board of Trustees.
The schools should not have to defend themselves while also facing the sky-high costs and extraordinary pressures to settle that lawyer-driven class action brings.
And now it is up to the state Supreme Court to determine if a class action can be brought. So coming up at 6, attorneys will share why this case has a much bigger impact.